You don't know, baby, when you hold me and kiss me slowly, it's the sweetest thing. And it don't change if I had it my way.
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists from around the world. And this time we are going over to Brazil and checking out Gabriel Henrique with this particular cover song that I do like. Now this song's called Best Part. Now the last time when I heard somebody sing this song was on a talent contest show over in America, and I believe the two of the judges was DJ Kelly and P. Diddy. I can't remember the names of the other two judges, but there was this particular young girl, I think she was about say 14, 15, and she had this very unique style of singing, very unique, and it was really touching, and it moved so many hearts. It really did. So I'm really excited to find out how Mr. Enrique is going to tackle this song, and how much, as you know, when it's the last quarter, it will make it his song. So that's it. I love this song. How'd it go? That's the man. Da 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 da. You don't know me, baby, when you hold me and kiss me slowly, it's the sweetest thing. So like that. Da 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 da, baby. Let me just shut up and let Gabriel and sing it. Until next time. I'm not until next time. Without further ado. Until next time for my vocals to go that way. But without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it? I should shave my beard a little bit. Come on. Love the jacket.
You don't know, baby, when you hold me and kiss me slowly, it's the sweetest thing. And it don't change if I had it my way.
That was hot.
You would know that you are. You're the coffee that I need in the morning. You're my sunshine in the rain, weight is pouring. Won't you give yourself to me? Give it up.
This is time to get me laid and dance with her.
I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go,
Funny enough,
follow, no matter how far.
He's singing in the same melody structure as that young girl.
Oh, you're the best part. Ooh,
No, a man sings
you're
this
the
much
best
more lower.
part.
You don't know me, baby. Kind of thing.
It's the sunrise.
That tone.
And those brown eyes, yes. You're the one that I desire.
Very rare.
When we wake up and then we
This is
make
very rare.
love, it make me feel so nice. You're my water when I'm stuck in dirt.
You should sing on this time more
You're
often.
the Tylenol I take when my head hurts. You're the sunshine of my life. I just wanna see how beautiful you are.
See how wide his
You know that
vocal
I
capabilities
see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I follow. No matter how far.
Come on.
If life is a movie, oh, you're the best part. Oh, you're the best part.
Come on.
If you love me, won't you say
You don't even
something?
need to go that high, that kettle
If you
whistle.
love me, won't you say something?
You've done enough already, bro.
If you love me, won't won't you say something? If you love,
You've done enough.
if you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Oh, if you love
Trust me, you
won't
didn't even need to
say
do that.
something? If you love me, won't you say? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you?
So that was Gabriel Henrique with Best Part. Like I said to you before, this is a male artist singing this song, but it's very, very surprising that, no, not really that surprising to be fair, because I believe there is quite a few female artists that do love this song. And if they're going to attempt to do that song, then they're going to follow the nature of this particular young girl. I can't remember what the name of the, I think it was called Four. Or something like that, the Four, or the Real, or the Ring. It's either the Ring or the Four, or something like that. And where Puff Daddy was, P Diddy was the judge, so does DJ Khaled was a judge, and there was a couple other two. Find it on YouTube, please, and let me know what it was called. Was it the Ring or the Four? I think it was called the Four. And I can't remember what the artist was, this really angelic female. And I believe that she must have been like 16 or 15, something like that. And she sang in that particular, in that melody structure. But what was really surprising about this particular performance is when Mr. Henrique done a lower tone, which you not necessarily associate himself with when it comes to singing constructively all the way across. Normally, it's a kind of mid-tone all the way up to you know, kettle whistling, and he blows everybody's mind. I'm not saying that he doesn't sing on those the lower tone, but I'm just saying it's far and few between. It's a rarity. So once you hear it, it's like, wow, why don't you be doing that all the time? Also, what I'm really, 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 really glad about, as the song was progressing, when it comes to the end, you realise that the kettle note wasn't necessary. So I was hoping that A, he's only going to do it maybe once, or B, not at all. And he didn't disappoint me on that factor. It just shows that how much of a wavelength that he's on with ourselves and the music terms as well. Because if he would have done more than what he did regarding the kettle noise, I just think it would have been too much, me personally. Me personally now, because he's already established himself with those high notes, because he's already, the whole world knows him because he can hit those high notes. I don't want them to be pigeonholed into that structure. I don't want the social platforms or the industry to kind of corner him to where any songs that he does, whatever songs that he produces, he has to do a kettle noise at the end. Sometimes not all songs require that, and or if it does, only a small amount is required in it. And this is a perfect example of that. And he listened to the song, he felt it, and he only put a small little amount of it. But for me, my like wow moment is when he done the lower tone. You don't know me, baby. Woo! When you hold me, or something like that. And kiss me slowly. I'm reading, I don't know the words, but I'm just reading it down there. But that was really, really lovely, and the trills and the riffs in it was just, everything was. You know what? Let me give you a different dimension of Mr. Henrique. Let me show you something else that you're not necessarily see me do in a while. I mean, you know, don't get me wrong, my connoisseur fans know what my capabilities are. But for my new edition fans that see me, that's been there since America's Got Talent, let me show you what else I can do. You know, and it's just like, it just shows you how much of, you know, us being on the tip of the iceberg, not even like skimming the surface when it comes to what is Mr. Henrique and what his capabilities are. Think about it. You know, when somebody's got so much of a vocal range, right, from the high notes all the way down to low notes, the world is your oyster when it comes to music. And right about now, you know, concentrating on the gospel element aside of things, if he even opens the door and peeks his head out of the gospel into any other musical genre style, I believe you will hear a different kind of subject of what is Mr. Henrique, and no doubt it'll be top tier. It certainly will be. But for now, I love him where he is, and may he stay where he is. May he give us this amazing notes and feeling from the position where he is. Yeah. You know what? Half of me was screaming out just after Americans Got Talent. You know, change. Where's the change? Where's the momentum? Where's this? Where's that? And then you'd have to take 2 steps back and say, you know, he doesn't need that. He is what he is. And I've got to change my thought perspective on what is Mr. Henrique and follow his path, and not trying to direct a path for him. Like, you know, and I'm not the only one that's at a fault in doing that. I'm also be the first one to open up and say, look, I admit that I have done that, and I apologize for that. But I'm so much enjoying the way how much I am being corrected in this factor. Until next time, I salute you. Boom!
We've been loving what you. Oh, we've been loving what you say something. We've been loving what you say. We've been loving what you say something. We've been loving what you say something. We've been loving what you say something. We've been loving what you.